I am welcome to VGA Cloud Lab Development TV. So, as a YouTube publisher, we need to always have to always have publish something for the people. How much of it? The site is under construction, right? And you can link me here if you need to. And I need to check the box and see if anyone has really linked, but we are forwarding it back to our real box anyway. Um, and then you guys know we had over here you can download the last tutorial. So coming up tutorial, it'll be showing you how to add more stuff to the editor itself. Right? Uh, we do work to a lot of stuff, so this is other work that I'm working on. An avatar upload system we worked on. So here at VGA, we are now currently still working on this right here. This is our, okay, this is much like, a parent of a child, right? So, what we should say, the video player, builder, page builder, and the HTML5 .go generator got together and produced a child, right? Which is still growing, okay? So since it's our development TV and we talk about development at the same time, I hope you guys are coming over. And be sure to give a like. I love to have some of the stuff that we are trying to give you information about development. It's a broad one. Okay, let's talk today a little bit about development. Well, a lot of programmers are new programmers, or the way that they may approach programming from the point of view. Much like when I started out just doing HTML5 or whatever, you just stick into this book rule thing till you break away from that and start just doing stuff that you think about, right? And then you go out and try to find function that's near to it, or sometimes create in a function to match it. Like back in the days, I learned about generating HTML files, sanitizing it to Java, right? And from learning that, I discovered how to write a list to serve my HTML5 generator as far as retrieving the codes to create a player, to create very many aspects of the player. And created HTML5, what I call build HTML5, that's the name of the function. I created build HTML5, that's another function. I created players, player ops, and all that kind of different names of function to actually do stuff, right? And while we're here, I can still show some of those little functions that I created, because since this board quality. So when I created the page generator, the video page generator, that stems from, because I was still into just this HTML5 type thing that you still can put a page and then go ahead and put a video to it. So every program have to have something that really drives them to create. Because even if you're a programmer and you have no instinct or no creative power in your head, you are just a robot. You are one of those who are just a robot where we go out and say, come sit in a chair and build my ideas for me, that kind of way. But not the person who would just pop an idea out of your head. Like, I have tried a lot of different, and do my research, man. At one point I tried to research, check a lot different things like, follow script, friend script, notification script, and all the different ways they're doing it, trying to use Java and database, and some of them is just Java. And I said, because a lot of these people are still trying to do an example to generate some capital more than trying to show somebody something, they leave certain part of it out, right? That's cool. Then you have to go figure it out yourself. So over the years, I've been to so much many different example of programming that creates a different type of way that I do programming, right? So from let's while we talk, we can still do some stuff, right? So this now, I'd only activated these here. And of course, this will be a free and a paid cloud development package. So from here, it's all free. You can do that. Cause that's like bootstrap stuff. And you can't really charge people to use bootstrap template that they can freely get, right? And even on the templates below here, it's not saying you're charging people for these templates, but more ways than one. These players that exist in these templates are players that I license, have our own license for. License player, license player, license player. And I have my own VGA player. So you'll have to pay a license for those things. That's why you have to pay a license. That's why I said pay. But as far as you can get stuff on the web, that's just basically bootstrap. So I can't tell you to come up to my development cloud and generate a template, because when you come to the cloud and you pay for something, you also generate a template and you are also getting these fresh codes to use. It's mine, but it's still registered to me, probably through GitHub or whatnot, but you're still getting those cool codes to use and reuse, right? Because you had paid to just do that, right? Okay. So instead, I'm charging as a freelancer programmer to build something for someone. They can actually come and see what they want and pay. It's like an Amazon thing. You only pay for the time you use it. So if you only come in just to get a template, I say you come in at a certain level, you only going, if it's just video template you paid for, that's what you get it. You're only getting what you pay for. You're not going to get other things that you see. When you pay for a full package, then the full package only institute that the fact you can use any tools right across the board, whether either or whatever either. Okay, let's talk about the new tool and development. So we still have up version for developers, have more control over the codes and the tool, right? That way. In a free version, when you have a free version, I will let you view and generate everything, but you won't have the ability to edit the file. You have to refresh and start over again, because you won't have the editor to change anything. Because remember, I will be giving you things like, let's show you some stuff here. I'll be giving you things like these, there, right? So you can put stuff in for a menu and all that. So you won't get the chance to have the ability to tweak the codes. Even though, right, here, I can do this, and the code is there, right? And I can do this and look at it, right? So you have the option to really change the code in the dialog box, right? And print that code, right? Okay. And you can lift the code from the system, or you can generate an HTML, right? In our class, we look at the source code. See? So forget a broader way for use the source code, so forth, or what, and change up these stuff, adding your stuff and all this. I mean, affected the style sheet and everything, tweak it a little bit more the way you may want it. That's when you're paying for it. You won't have this, but you will have this, and you will have this. This is the only way you can tweak the code from here, right? But the following information that makes the page really works, you won't really have it, right? So let's refresh from it as we talk about. So if you're not be tuning in, welcome to VGA team, and we're here talking about codes and stuff from VGA, and we're introducing a new builder today, the future of the union between the HTML5 dark mode generator and the VGA video page building system. So way back here now, and let's see this here. So we're going to open back up the body area I'm building, and let's build something right out the back like this. Choose a menu. We'll choose this right here. Okay. And we'll go simply to the method of everything. We choose a foot and just inject the foot in there and like close out, and you should be able to close this out and have the actual view of the whole program that we just made, which is here. Okay. Cool. Right. Because actually this program is built when the menu is injected inside of the of the framework. It's a bootstrap menu. Anything that comes along behind it, bootstrap will show. So that's what we can do here. Okay. So, but we can actually generate it too, right? And make a full view, a web view. So now you have your full web view now, where this is free stuff. And to be creative, you can add stuff and that type of stuff. So, yeah. So, yeah, VGA development. Well, like I said, every program out there different style. And the different style that we creating different program that you learn over the years. So that's why there's two parts of VG where you can get reference files from VG on the outside, and you have to log in to get real serious reference file. You know, that means something. And you can log in and use the cloud building tool. Right, you won't be able to use the cloud building tool. Oh, so you still have to join, even come in and use the free version of it, right? Like that, and it's a useful thing for you can use. Now there we are, develop a free version tool that just have you open up to every aspect of the program that you can edit, build. I even generate your own program. There's another one that's a database version that allows you to generate the program itself. So you can actually copy the program and save a version of the actual program for yourself. So you can save a version of the editor. And it's useful. That's a useful thing that I did along the way. So we'll start back here. And so you see the way that we did that. But last but least, we got here, right? And we can put 1, and then we'll put 2 and explain. So 1 was this one, right? We're in this area right here. Cool? And 2 is this one. So it's actually a content thing where I said it if you want to just have your a section, head section, it's a section. And you can do what you're writing because it's something you're writing. Also, if you had video and you were doing the video and stuff like that, you can do that sort of stuff. Oh, my stuff do drag around though. Okay, all right. Let's refresh. I need to put a refresh load button in there, but you can click on something that'll do that. Let's get back here. So, you guys sort of, let's, for the next thing, let's put a menu in here anyway, for the next thing, right? If we want, we can actually click this guy here. So this one now doesn't have this yet, but I'm going to incorporate it in it and give this the list version. Just do a few little tweaking, create another list, and yeah. So now here we go. We're gonna actually make a video list, right? So when I did this also, back in the early days, I did not, like I said, set a dialog box for it. I didn't do that. Let's go to my thing. I didn't set a dialog box for it. I figured somebody come here and you put your own video and stuff, but let's do this. I don't know, Vibe, when this one is still basically the same thing. So I can have a third button here now, you know? The third box, I mean, that opens up, right? That would deliver to you the fields that you really need to update this area. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. So there's another thing with a carousel, right? And so, yeah, okay, this here, it's so funny, I had created this a long time ago. And in my dartboard generator, there is a newer version of it. Here it is. And I'll pop this other dartboard generator. All the stuff are already made and the fields are already made for it already, right? And to think, many years ago I did make that, and many years later I make this. That's working in another program, but I brought it over so it can actually definitely support this now, right? So that's the way you're going to be doing it. And we'll be doing a different way that you're going to add. So there's another aspect to the creation of the program that I'm creating that's a good thing for people who need a program like this. Okay, so we did demonstrate the video list and video and content together, and basically so you can turn to any farm list you want to turn to. And we can go ahead and put a menu here, and we can, last but not least, the cursor. So there's other things. I may have things there that's already in my, that I generated with my HTML5 generator, like, okay, sign up forms, right? Newsletter, right? Email form, that type of stuff, you know? Things like that. That would be incorporated. Okay. So this is like a cursor we could generate one. So it's taking a time for this image to warm up, you know? See? It's just where it's pulling from. Anyways. So when this, you know, like load completely, it's a carousel, it slips through that. So this is another good thing. Oh no, so this carousel, no, I did not set a dialog box for it. So I'm now going to build a new dialog box. So it's going to cover here, for here, and even give you here, and allows you to change the button. And then I will set it so you can add the different pictures that you want to add. So it's going to be the update on this version right here. You guys got it? So, yeah. All right, so thank you for doing the program here. I think we covered everything, right? Here, everyone to cover. And you guys be sure to like go and check out the stuff. Okay, so we incorporated a generator here, but this generator, you won't see this if you're not paying, right? It's a smaller one that will come up, a free version. So that, but at this point, I decided that I'm going to remove it. You know why? Because I said to myself, I have the generator, so we're going to incorporate the generator into having people to come over and join the generator program. So when you join the generator program, you can already generate all types of player. And when you generate these types of player and everything, you can just copy it from the environment there and place it in the body here. Okay, you see the way that I had made the carousel and that? Let's do something for a minute. Do this, then we do this, and once we do that, we know everything ends here, right? So we can go now to the HTML5 generator and create any type of player that we want to create. Or create any type of list, any type of stuff that you want. So that's the additive, like when you are paying. When you paying, you get to go to dartboard generator creation stations, creation studio, and just generate a bunch of stuff that you can simultaneously add into these things, right? And so that's going to be the bonus when you are a paid member. You can use other development tools that's available there to generate stuff for various things. I mean, I cover everything, you know. Store, as you can see here anyway, come with this. I got video, store, audio player, and pretty much other regular website. I'm going to be having a few one-page style website there, maybe 3 of them that you can just automatically click and go ahead. One that's, I'm a programmer, so one that's going to show you a profile of a programmer. One that's just going to show you like a business card type startup thing and basics. I'm going to say if you're visiting here, I'm watching Vga Development TV. We thank you. This portion of the video was just to give an introduction to the new tool that's going to be coming in the cloud. And we'll have versatile sheet and different type of audio players and stuff that you can utilize to create your dream media, video, TV site, or artist musician website, right? So this has been a VGA development TV today. Thank you guys.